E noi abbiamo solo... E noi abbiamo solo 5 centesimi. Cosa facciamo? Realistic. Realistic. No, realistic. Boxer.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first.
Sì. No,
Here's Irving. He's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
It's Barton with the drive.
Strapes nell'angolo, Murray.
That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's KD for three. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Right back at you, Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the three of his own.
Quello giallo da... Uno è da Bad, uno è del Minecraft.
Pass to Barton, down to 5 on the shot. Shoots the three. And
non pushare, Claudio, quanto mi dai? Non arrivo.
Here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Vai, intanto tutto lo shield.
Irving again.
Dietro.
Shoots off the step back. Again, the Nets for two.
Pompa scarica, mi ha fatto 200, lo sto facendo io il 200, che schifo. Dietro.
Here's Barton. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
Ragazzi, gli sto facendo 200 sulla scala, pompa scarica, non fa lui. Che sfiga. E capi? Mi stai sentendo? Ho detto, gli stavo facendo 200 sulla scala, pompa scarica come fa lui.
He can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, that lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other hand, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best in our league.
Porter's check in for Denver. And a switch here for Brooklyn.
Ottimo, è loro.
Passes it to Porter.
149 andare.
This first quarter. Good work defensively by KD. Here's Irving. This basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. It's Torrey Craig in for Gary Harris.
And
Jordan comes in for Jared Allen. And Harris subbing for Torian Prince. Free throw, good, Irving.
Fatto lo 100 questo. Allora, teniamo perché hai detto boss, vai? Ma che ti hai detto che è un'età?
Irving against Murray. To the right side.
Vedi che schifo. Si vede, è tutto PlayStation.
Finish off the break.
They've wasted no time.
No, secondo me su quello lì.
They're lasered in, making the most of their possessions.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And as
50.
Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely
a me tutti e due mi ha distrutto.
to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that.
No, esci di realisti. Non è possibile, io ti ho detto di realisti.
They did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD,
degli realisti, esci.
Rushing him back, you want him full.
Sì, un cazzo, stanno già qua.
Ma perché mi fai?
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. This opportunity.
Dietro, 30.
Mid-range jumper here early gives the defense
100.
another thing to think about.
Uno di vita.
Be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Quello con la frangia blu.
146 left to play in the first. The three. Craig can't get it to go. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6
Vedi?
This is the first chance to
Quasi realistici, li scattava.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
No.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. And Morris drops them both.
Dai, che possiamo recuperare.
Brooklyn leading by 4.
Cioè, vedi? Questi realistici scattati di bro. Perché ha petesciato?
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Keep break there for the D.
Porter in the corner.
100.
Back to Grant.
Torna al centro, torna al centro.
The pass to Porter. Sinks the
Yes.
three-pointer.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
Pass to Durant.
Raga.
There's 45
Va bene
seconds
se
left
questo l'avete
in the
vinto
game.
voi.
Ma no, Jordan, dai.
Jordan's shot is off.
Realistici.
Without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nemmeno realistici.
Morris passes to Plumlee.
Fondamentali. Sì.
Here's the whistle.
Ma tira, perché fai 2 fini?
Perché c'è... Chi è da parte di lui? Poi così tutti 100.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal
Ecco
attempts
perché
so
sto
far.
dicendo realistici.
1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now
Dobbiamo
Durant,
sperare noi.
14 points from him the last game against Utah.
And if you look at his free throw numbers,
Ok,
you
che
can
abbiamo
see the
sperato.
kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode.
Che squadra stai
And
tanto?
again, no good by Brooklyn.
Sì.
Poi
What
cambiamo
a
canale.
performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind.
Can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day?
Tutti e due da me.
Not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
Parla.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what
Ma
we've seen so far
dai.
from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got Grant. He's out there with Will Barton. Plumlee out there with Morris. And it's Craig in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the
Ma che
second.
cacchio fa?
Can't be in a hurry. You've got to be composed inside. And Grant not rushing things there, got it up and down.
The Nets with the lead.
Ma fatti ieri.
And we're starting the
Cioè,
second
non
quarter.
fatto,
About a minute
tutti
gone.
100.
Pass to Jordan to the inside. Allen, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here
Corti.
is
Sai che ne spara così.
Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive
92, 28 shoot a questo.
and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength
In
right
box.
now, which will always be his strength,
Arriva.
is his defense. He's outstanding at that.
Ma dai.
Dietro.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Dinwiddie outside.
Oh.
Harris looking it over. Passes to LeVert. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. That's good. That's
vabbè.
LeVert with the assist. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid he only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level, and he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic is checked in. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. Torian Prince, he's checked in for the Nets.
Ma è un po' meglio,
Now the pass to Barton. Shot on the wing, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 5.
A strong offensive player. I mean, can't give Barton these kinds of
Okay,
opportunities because he's going to cash in from there.
Dinwiddie outside.
Tutte date.
Here's the teardrop.
Serio.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, doing a little bit of everything. Millsap, terrific at moving the ball, sensing when a teammate has a good look. It doesn't stick with him.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
The Nuggets trailed by 5. Barton kicks to Murray. And Harris wide open. He shoots.
Ma si sto, figlio.
That's his first foul.
Perché
How important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
There have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers. McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada. Like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. Unconventional, but hey, certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Irving passes to KD. Inside.
Serio.
Mi ha fatto 2 chance, però.
And he gets that one to go off the front. Irving's got 11 points.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who was the master behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy. Yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do, David. Thank you.
Perché quello dipende dal lavoro, delle cose.
Millsap up top, guarded by Prince.
Scusa, dipende dal lavoro, sta giudicando. È vero, è vero. No, vabbè, sì, pure per quello, però veramente dipende dal lavoro.
I tell you what, it's almost
è vero, è vero.
He plays the game from this seat.
And the first time out called of the game for
E mai fate che se sta andando.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Torian Prince. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instinct. Excellent timing, rising up to block shot.
Dai.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Murray against Irving, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players, they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
A different look for Denver. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Torrey Craig comes in for Michael Porter. And Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. Game clock separated by 5. Irving kicks to Harris. Grant dishes to Morris. Pass to Jokic.
Bad beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big time three to take the lead at the buzzer.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Well, what can you say about superstar big man Nikola? Jamal Murray said there's really nothing he can't do. Oh. And that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So for Brooklyn now, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Pass to Jokic. Harris looking it over. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
The drive by Jokic. It's stolen by Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. He isn't playing a big part.
Ma che cacchio
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Paul Millsap. And the Nets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in for Irving. The fadeaway. Basket good. KD's got 13 points.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Dinwiddie passes to KD. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Harris passes to Jokic. Over Allen. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 12. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Down low, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
That's trailed by 5. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Right on the bucket. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And the big fella, Mason Plumlee, you know, he could start for some teams in this league, but he's been dynamite off the bench for the Nuggets.
Yeah, you take a look at his game, Greg, and defense and rebounding and finishing, all high level. But the one thing that's underrated, but I appreciate a lot, is his passing game. It's come a long way. He does a lot to help you in a reserve role.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan comes in for Allen, and Harris subbed in for Durant. Grant kicks to Morris, and the baseline jumper, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn to the inside. Prince, that one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And now just a 1-point Nugget lead. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Let's a floater go. And Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here's LeVert. Passes it to Prince. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Dinwiddie's got 11.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 3. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Timeout called the Nets. He's checked in for Karis LeVert. Here's Jordan, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Prince, the pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Jordan. Dinwiddie against Morris. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Morris. The putback.
Ma cosa succede?
Nets trailed by 3. Pulls up. High post. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Morris passes to Craig. Here's Grant. Plumlee trying to break loose. Grant, that's good.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Here's Crawford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Craig. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Grant. And he makes good on the layup. Grant's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism was what allowed him to win out there.
Now here's Crawford. He's covered closely. Dinwiddie outside. Oh, good with the triple. missed. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nuggets lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Denver leading by 5. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward spots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Shoots it up.
Yeah.
That one, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Over Irving. And it's Millsap. That time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Irving with it. Durant with a wide open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. KD's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Barton right side. And there's the pass to Jokic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nuggets?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Here's Durant. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
And that one falls for Allen. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. So he gets them both. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Irving against Murray. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Outside for Murray. Clock is at 3. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
Self-described country boy from the town of Samba, Serbia. Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses. Actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Denver calls timeout.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. He knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
Barton surveying the floor. With 3, Harris.
Ma dai.
Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Irving.
Ma no,
That's
sti
good.
cagli.
And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Irving. Pass to Jokic. Harris with it. Outside for Murray. Here's Barton. Jokic trying to free himself out. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Barton stepping into the breach. He wants to take these big-time shots.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Un possessivo intero.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Murray against Irving. Outside, KD.
No.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Nuggets leading by 3. Passes it to Millsap. Harris outside. The pass to Barton for the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Outside, KD. Plays it up and banks it in. KD's got 12 points here in the second half.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Jokic draws the double. Feeds it to Barton. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Harris. The Nuggets need to get a shot off.
Nah.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. KD looking around. And then Durant with the top.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment, never rattles.
102 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jokic kicks to Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. It's money from deep.
Harris, when it's a crucial possession, he amps up his game.
Durant just inside the line. Misses off the left eye. And now they decide to foul intentionally. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag. No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And, you know, early on, Murray has proven to be an impressive scorer. Now he just needs to improve as a passer and defender.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
LeVert from outside, but they'll get another chance. In the corner, Irving with it. Fires the 3. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Dai, chiudili.
They're down by
Sì,
6.
impossibile.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Irving from long range gets the three to fall.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the start, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
For three, Durant. The shot comes out. So the Nuggets win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there was some time.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.
Control my breathing. I just this evening. It's a fact. I sit and blew my like how'd I get this off a rap? I rap his glory, hit the floor, is he alive? I can't be sure, I can't be right anymore. I ran the light, I went to court, I stood there calm, I'm not distraught. You saw the end, you saw the sport, don't ask me why, it's what you thought.